Is this film off its game? Let's find out. Hello Fanatics, I'm Dylan Phillips and this is the Film Fanatic Review bringing you Molly's Game, starring Jessica Chastain, Idris Elba, and Kevin Costner. First, we'll tell you what the movie is about and our initial thoughts. Then we'll move on to our spoiler-free likes and dislikes. We'll finish up with some spoiler-heavy thoughts on this film and our final word. Molly's Game follows the story of Molly Bloom, a former competitive skier who tells her story after being indicted for running the world's most successful independent gambling operation. Overall, I have mixed feelings about this film. It has its ups and it has its downs, so let's get started. For what I liked about this film, let's start off with the best part, the performances. Jessica Chastain is an absolute chameleon in her acting career as she's able to immerse herself into any role and become one with the character. She commanded this film like few others could do. Meanwhile, Idris Elba was phenomenal in his minimal role as he plays the perfect foil for Molly Bloom. The performances are great in part to the strong characters written by Sorkin, who continues to show his skill at creating fast-talking, smart-mouthed, and intelligent people in thrilling situations. The dialogue may not be the best that Sorkin has to offer, but even average from him is exceptional. And for being a first-time director, this film was shot well. It isn't something to write home about, but Sorkin had a vision, particularly in the poker sequences, and he ran with it. However, the film is very narration heavy, which can sometimes not be as enjoyable for some viewers. And it's a little bit tedious to watch this film and its runtime, clocking in at nearly 2.5 hours. And while Sorkin is a phenomenal screenwriter, it was a bit difficult to connect with Molly Bloom. The situations that she was putting herself in were all of her design, and so the fact that we're supposed to feel for her along the way just didn't really connect on all cylinders. Think Jordan Belfort from The Wolf of Wall Street. And that's where I'll end our spoiler-free thoughts on this film. If you want to hear a final word or rating of this film, pause now and click the link in the description, because now it's time for spoilers. I was a bit surprised to see Molly's father, played by Kevin Costner, still alive in present day, as he appeared very late in the film in that timeline, as he was seen more through flashbacks, and it wasn't a matter of he was actually dead, but more he was dead to her. Speaking of that scene, when Molly goes to the skating rink and feels empowered by getting a bit competitive with her skating, I found that the emotional impact it was supposed to have failed to hit its mark. If she had originally been a competitive skater who had been injured and then found herself enjoying the sport again, it would have been more impactful in my eye, rather than it being a skier who finds new life by skating. And the best scenes to me were Molly's one-on-one conversations with all of the players, the house robbery, when Jaffe outbursts at the court hearing, any scene between Jaffe and Molly, and Molly's reconnection with her father. So, with the thoughts heard, here's our final word. Molly's Game is a sharp character drama that goes all in on its story. While its overuse of narration and lengthy runtime can be off-putting, the phenomenal performances, strong characters, and smart script show this story is certainly on its game. This film is entertaining from the lead's gripping performances to its clever dialogue, so I'm gonna give Molly's Game a 7.5. Thanks everyone for watching our review. Are you planning on seeing Molly's Game, or if you've already seen it, do you have something to add? What did you think of the story? Let us know in the comments below. I'm Dylan Phillips, and this has been the Film Fanatic Review. If you liked this video and you want to see more, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Check out our latest Worth the Watch video where we recap and review Season 1 of The Terror. Don't forget to follow us on our social media. And until next time, Fanatics, keep it real.